Is it time to buy or sell Cipher Mining stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Cipher Mining. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 2nd of September, 2025. And now, we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 18th of August 2025, our system has ranked Cipher Mining as a hold or accumulate, giving it a score of 0. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Throughout this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, showing an increase of 37.52% since we first recommended purchasing Cipher Mining 11 days ago. This equates to an average return of 3.41% per day since it was classified as hold or accumulate. A score of 0 indicates that our system predicts significant volatility and risk for the upcoming trading day. Given the recent developments, we are unable to ascertain the stock's next direction, as it could move in either direction. The stock has broken through a very wide and strong rising short-term trend, indicating an even stronger rate of increase. Should there be any pullback, support will now be found at the level of $8.29, which may present a second opportunity for significant gains. According to fan theory, $11.20 would be the next potential peak level, acting as a resistance that may not be surpassed on the first attempt. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of 53.21% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging between negative 1.12% and 52.59%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 1.66%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between negative 73.73% and negative 8.01% over the next year. In practical terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $2.19 and $7.65. Our latest daily update for Cipher Mining presents the headline, "A volatile ride for Cipher Mining Incorporated stock price on Tuesday, moving between $7.22 and $8.78. The Cipher Mining Incorporated stock price increased by 8.9% on the last trading day, Tuesday, the 2nd of September, 2025, rising from $7.64 to $8.32. It has now gained for 3 consecutive days. It will be interesting to see if it can continue this upward trend or take a minor break in the coming days. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 21.61%, from a low of $7.22 to a high of $8.78. The price has risen in 7 of the last 10 days and is up by 37.52% over the past 2 weeks. Volume decreased on the last day by 8 million shares, with a total of 62 million shares traded for approximately $516,250,000. It is important to note that declining volume alongside rising prices may indicate a divergence, potentially serving as an early warning of changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $8.78, while the lowest was $1.86. Currently, the price is 5.24%, or 460 thousandths of a dollar, below the 52-week high, and 45.94%, or $7.07, below the all-time high reached on the 17th of September, 2021, when the price peaked at $15.39. Cipher Mining has regained attention following a series of updates over the summer. The sentiment on Wall Street has turned positive, even though the company reported a second-quarter loss in the year 2025 of 12 cents per share, aligning with estimates, while revenue came in below expectations. Cipher's operational update from July and its guidance indicate an aggressive scaling of capacity. Management aims to increase its hash rate from approximately 13.5 exahash to about 23 exahash by late 2025. If achieved, this significant increase could more than double its Bitcoin production. Despite these ambitious plans, The company continues to experience negative free cash flow and reported net losses. However, analysts highlight its low leverage, modest liquidity, and ongoing institutional support as positive factors. The stock has seen a volatile reaction, with a notable decline at the end of July amid fluctuating headlines. In the short term, expect continued fluctuations in share prices surrounding quarterly results, production updates, and analyst calls. Misses on estimates could dampen sentiment, while exceeding production targets and receiving analyst upgrades may boost the stock. Looking further ahead, successful expansion of hash rate and rising Bitcoin prices could significantly enhance revenue and valuation. Nonetheless, risks related to execution, funding requirements, and the inherent volatility of cryptocurrency prices remain potential challenges. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 6th of May, 2025, it was reported that H.C. Wainwright assigned a buy grade to CIFR, along with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 25th of September, 2024, it was reported that Needham also assigned a buy grade to CIFR, with a hold action. On the same day, Wednesday, the 25th of September, 2024, Compass Point gave CIFR a buy grade, again with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 24th of September, 2024, Macquarie awarded CIFR an outperform grade with an initiate action. On Tuesday, the 3rd of September, 2024, Compass Point assigned an underperform grade to CIFR, coupled with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general strong sell rating to Cipher Mining stock. They have also categorized the price-to-earnings ratio and price-to-book value as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts maintain a strong sell rating for the stock. The following signals have been identified for Cipher Mining. The Cipher Mining Incorporated stock shows buy signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, providing a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between these two averages, where the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, support can be expected at levels of $7.16 and $5.98. A drop below either of these points will trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom on Tuesday, August 12, 2025, and to date, the stock has risen by 76.27%. A further increase is anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, there is a buy signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Volume decreased during the last trading day, despite an increase in prices. This discrepancy between volume and price could serve as an early warning. Therefore, it is advisable to monitor the stock closely. Here are some additional signals that may capture your interest. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 15 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 177 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 15 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 12 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 8 days ago. Observing the 12-month chart reveals short moving average, buy signal from 12 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal from 51 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages shows a buy signal from 52 days ago. For more signals and insights, please visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Cipher Mining. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $7.64 and $6.94. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level. If this is broken, the stock may then fall to the next support level. In this case, Cipher Mining Inc. finds support just below today's level at $7.64. If this level is breached, then the next support from accumulated volume will be at $6.94 and $6.26. This stock may experience significant movements throughout the day, indicating volatility, and with a very large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is considered to be very high risk. Over the last day, the stock moved $1.56 between its high and low, which is a change of 21.61%. For the past week, the stock has shown a daily average volatility of 11.33%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Cipher Mining, let's quickly review some important fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This key metric compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is in fact losing money. Even well-established companies can go through challenging times, often due to external factors beyond their control. However, if a company consistently shows negative PE ratios, it may signal inadequate profitability and raise concerns about potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 30th of October, 2025. Analysts currently estimate a loss of 6 cents per share. It is important to monitor these figures closely, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Cipher Mining. There's no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which means the stock could move upward swiftly under the right conditions. In this case, you might want to enter a position and use volume to determine when to exit. On the downside, Cipher Mining encounters its first support level at $7.64. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point. Anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Cipher Mining from multiple analyst sources is a strong sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 26th of August, 2025, V3 Holding Ltd executed an insider sale of 700,000 shares of common stock. On the 27th of August, 2025, V3 Holding Ltd executed another insider sale of 500,000 shares of common stock. On the 18th of August, 2025, Carrie M. Grossman conducted an insider sale of 75,000 shares of common stock. On the 18th of August, 2025, James E. Newsom conducted an insider sale of 32,468 shares of common stock. On the 15th of August, 2025, Patrick Arthur Kelly conducted an insider sale of 44,871 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined the insider power to be negative, with a ratio of negative 40.210. In total, insiders purchased 8,383,347 shares and sold 17,880,551 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $8.09, reflecting a decrease of 2.74%. This stock experiences very high daily movements, contributing to a considerable level of risk. The 14-day Relative Strength Index stands at 88, which significantly elevates the risk. Additionally, there is a buy signal indicating a pivot bottom identified 14 days ago. Is Cipher Mining stock a wise investment? Cipher Mining Incorporated presents several positive indicators. However, we do not find these sufficient to classify it as a buy candidate at this time. Currently, it is more prudent to consider it a hold candidate, suggesting either to hold or accumulate shares while we await further developments. Upon analyzing the volatility and trading movements from the previous day, our systems indicate that the current price is inflated. For trading on Wednesday, the 3rd of September, we anticipate that Cipher Mining will open lower by approximately 213/10,000ths of a dollar, beginning trading at $8.11. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree and are responsible for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With regards from all of us here at StockInvest.